Look at that sky. Could be a rainy one. Anyway, good morning to you all. And I'm starting my walk today by heading into town to post one of those cards that I bought for my mother to send the other day. Then I'm planning a nice simple walk along the seawall, get some steps in for me curry tonight. Not going to go mad today, had a long walk yesterday all up round Holden Avenue and everything. So yeah, just a nice simple one today. Heading into Station Road to line up a quick then and now. Okay, so the building that's all covered in scaffolding is Wetherspoons, and then next to it is another building, and that building used to be a laundry in years gone by, a steam laundry, and where Wetherspoons is now used to be the police station. Well, here's a picture of it being demolished in the late 60s. So there we go. That was a laundry, and that was a police station. Crazy days. So it looks like we're in the process of getting a new bus shelter at this end. All activity going on down here. We've got a total reach high lift thing in the triangle, and a traffic jam up there with the bus. So it's all going on. Wood. Heading along down Wellington Street now to get to the post office to post the card. Big Bear's Food Cafe. And it's certainly windy. It was only supposed to be about 10 mile an hour wind, but it's much more than that. Head up towards the old post office, and in a day or so I'm going to give you a then and now shot of when it was just a single story from the front here, not from the back like the old one, the other one I did of it. So that's all good. Aside from work going on, a relatively deserted den. Quick look at the flowers. Like I say, very windy. Much more windy than I expected. Now this work, don't quote me on it, but I think logically it's to do with where they laid this pipe from the temporary toilets over there, and it came right across the den, and they didn't join it into the drain properly, which has meant that we've had flooding on the den from the drains from the toilets, and we've also had the fair not come on one occasion when it was due to come, because they said it wasn't safe to use the den to set up the fair because of the drainage issues. So that's great, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully it's being fixed now. Wind's blowing directly at me from past the captain's table, and I can certainly smell breakfast. And as I've said before, I don't have much of a sense of smell, so if I can smell something, there's definitely a smell. Just a few people playing bowls, 3 I think. But I'm more concerned about these clouds. Don't want to get out on the seawall and get absolutely soaked, but I don't want to limit my entire walk to just hanging around down near the town just in case it rains. So we'll have to see what happens. Of course, high tide, as it always is. I'm sure it just stays up high all the time now. Seems to be anyway. And there's a dino rod van right outside the pier. So more drainage problems up here, obviously. Everything seems to be going on today. They're digging up everywhere, they're moving bus shelters, they've got doing drains. Oh, lots of work going on. go. 19 degrees, possibly. It's the wind really that's doing it. Cloud and rain. I'd say wind as well. A good old Bella Vista, a staple of Teignmouth since year dot almost. Any old pictures you find that show the seafront, you can make out the Bella Vista. Been here forever. That's the rendering by the Thornhill. Eastcliff Court. And there's Eastcliff Walk with the team bean ahead of us. And the seawall in the distance. And as I pass the team bean, spots of water have begun to hit me on my head. So I'll have to stop and get my hat on. Otherwise my glasses are going to be all messed up with it. What a shame. Obviously not going to be a full seawall walk today by any means. Well, I've got my hat on now, and that lady over there is covering her babies with a rain hood on the buggy. And I can see a train in the distance. Let's see if we can catch it. There we go, first train of the day. And it was a long one, wasn't it? Right, let's brave this seawall. It's not going to walk itself, is it? Just met another couple of subscribers. Lovely. All appreciated. Thanks to everyone that subscribes. Brilliant. And before I forget, big shout out to the Demolished walking group. Keep on going. And I hope you enjoyed that crossover that I arranged especially for all the subscribers of my channel. And if you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe and I'll send some more along. Whee! That was quite a nice noisy one, but not sure how much of it you've got because of the wind blocker. Happy train! Yay! Ah. I actually think I'm gonna turn around here, start heading back. It's the wind, to be fair. I'm not really dressed for it. I've got my little summer shirt on. And it's a bit on the chilly side. Yay! Happy train! Even if it is windy, the train is happy. That's what we like. Oh yes. It's just a baby. Whee! Rain's fully started now. You can see it from the floor. It's not coming down quite enough to see it in front of the camera, but you see the wet on the seawall. Well, that's the end of the seawall. I'm not going to walk into town because I'm actually quite wet, so I'm going to head up home and dry off, I think. Right, well there we go. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go home and dry off now. Look up ahead at me at the sky. It looks beautiful. Summer's day, doesn't it? But it's not. It's quite chilly. There's a breeze and it is indeed raining. And as such, I love you and leave you. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye.